You see a lot of people doing this kind of pressing. That's actually dangerous for your elbows and your wrists.
What's up? 筋肉翻訳です。さあ今日はベンチプレスの弱さを克服する種目トップポジション編見ていきましょう。以前ベンチプレスでボトムポジションが弱い人向けの動画を出しました。今回はトップポジションが弱い人向けの種目をアレックさんが紹介してくれています。どんなことに工夫するのでしょうか。早速見ていきましょう。どうぞ。
In my last capsule on the bench press, we spoke about the weakness off the chest. Today I want to talk about the weakness at the lockout of the movement. It's actually a very easy way to fix, and there are many ways to fix it. The first exercise we're going to go over is bench pressing with chains on each side. So what's important to know, because you see a lot of people install chains on the bench, on the bar, not really knowing how to do so. Make sure that some of the chains are always on the floor. You don't want to have that pendulum or that balance instability, the chain, balancing back and forth and throwing you off of your stability on your bench. So you always want a part of the chains touching the floor. Basically, you're playing with accommodating resistance. So the higher you go in your movement, the more of the links of the chains rise off of the floor, and the more weight adds on to your bar. So the higher you are in your movement, the heavier the bar is, which would eventually have a transfer working on having a stronger lockout at the top. So Maylin, if you want to get in position, nice setup. Heels down, push your traps towards your butt. There you go. Crush the bar, nice and tight. Okay, lats, chest out, inhale. And speed. Never slow. Come down slow and speed it up. As fast as possible, boom. And press, rack. Good. Always press as fast as possible. Another great exercise to work the lockout of the movement, or to really focus on the muscles that are responsible for locking out, which are the triceps that do the elbow extension, is a closed grip bench press. So essentially you would just bring your hands in just a little bit. You see a lot of people doing this kind of pressing. That's actually dangerous for your elbows and your wrists. So it's actually just bring your hands, use a grip that's shoulder width apart. And Maylin actually has an already close enough grip, so we would bring him in just a little bit to really accentuate the tricep contraction in the movement. So why don't you show us where you usually put your hands? Okay, bring him in. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, now make sure when you're doing your close grip that you bring your elbows in when you go down, okay? Tuck him in. That's it. Tuck your elbows in and press. Control the way down and explode on the way up. And rack. So that's the close grip bench press to work the lockout of the movement.
さあ、いかがでしたでしょうか。トップポジションが弱い人は三頭筋が弱いとのことでした。チェーンがあるジムは少ないと思うんですが、肩幅よりも少し狭い幅で行うだけでより三頭筋に入りやすくなるんですね。また大胸筋に効かせたいときはそれよりも幅を広くすることで使い分けることができます。こちらの動画と合わせてみると、ボトムポジション、トップポジションを強化できるそれぞれの種目が分かります。みんなはベンチプレスで動かし方などを工夫していますか？コメント欄で教えてください。僕はもう一つの動画で出てきたポーズベンチプレス、これをよく行っています。最後まで見ていただいてありがとうございます。ここでみんなに質問です。もし僕が実際に海外に行ったらどんな企画、どんなものが見たいですか？コメント欄で教えてください。感想や動画のリクエスト、チャンネル登録お待ちしています。ではまた。I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone.